Today I'm going to run over my video settings for competitive PUBG, try-hard mode. Pretty much aiming for maximum visibility of other players in-game. Also trying to mitigate the headache-inducing glare and lack of clarity, which the devs haven't addressed yet. The camera has grime or Vaseline sort of smeared all over it. Yeah, specifically lens flare and bloom effects in the Unreal Engine, which you can't turn off. So yeah, gripes out of the way. Let's look at mitigating the poor visibility. You want everything on low, very low, except anti-aliasing, which you'll want on ultra. And you can play around with texture. Personally, I like having it on ultra. Next, you'll want to install Reshade, and I know it makes you sick to think that you have to install a third-party app to enjoy the game more and be able to see things, but trust me, it's worth it. So you want to enable clarity, HDR, Luma Sharpen, SMAA, and Technicolor. Scroll down to HDR in the bottom part there, and just bump that one up a bit. It's a bit individual, as your monitor's brightness and contrast settings will affect how much you can turn this up. If it's too dark, you won't be able to see shadows very well. Yeah, houses will get a bit too dark as well, so just experiment with that one. Reshade's free as well, I think. So yeah, go check that one out. Okay, let's just skip forward a little bit. Have a look in the barn here. You'll notice that items are very easy to see, and there's not as many jaggies that you would see without anti-aliasing. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the anti-aliasing in a second and show you how much shit jumps around on the screen without it, especially in residential areas and bushes, trees, basically any straight lines. Yeah, look at that, just insane. It's enough to send you to an asylum. So definitely turn anti-aliasing on. And I reckon it's better to have the Reshade one running in addition to the game. Alright, so just going to run around a little bit in this town so you can have a look at how the grass looks, what indoors look like. And then I'll show you how the glare is faring under these settings. You can see nice and bright indoors, which is what you want. You don't want it too contrasty, which the HDR setting really helps there. Now I'll have a look at the outside. Have a good look at the grass. It's jumping around a little bit, but nowhere near as much as default settings. See, the shade visibility is really good. Look at the contrast in the sky, very manageable. Even though this is the normal weather map. It's not too glary. You will see a bit of lens flare grime pop up on the HUD here for some reason, even though he's not wearing extremely dirty goggles. Unfortunately, you can't remove those entirely. So yep, staring into the sun there, pretty good. Let's just turn off HDR here, and you can see how everything suddenly becomes a lot more washed out. And yeah, generally just really not as punchy in terms of contrast. There we go, turn it back on, much nicer, huh? And yeah, just going to end the film here with this brilliant kill. I headshot that guy out of the car. If you want to see any more of brilliant kills, just like, comment, subscribe. And I will be uploading some more videos. Thanks, guys.